Hi Sagittarius, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your monthly Angel Tarot and Oracle reading for the month of August 2018. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos that I put out on YouTube. As you know, this is strictly a general reading. Every card cannot resonate with every person. But if you'd like accuracy, answers to any questions, and clarity, I welcome you to go up there and push that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to either schedule a private reading with me or a Reiki healing session. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get on with our beautiful month of August reading. For the first part of the first week of August, you've been given the Queen of Water. And water cards are relationship cards, whether they're intimate and romantic or not. This is telling me that some of you are in a relationship right now that's going to develop to a new level. And the reason it's developing to a new level is you are tapping into each other emotionally and spiritually. And you're able now to express yourselves in the way that you want them to see you. And they're doing the same with you. And it's all about how you're treating them and how they're treating you. And how we care for ourselves, how we project that, our personalities and ourselves to other people. So I do see it's because of this that you've become open. Some of you have openly expressed that you have an interest in this individual or how much you really care and you appreciate them for who they are and perhaps that you actually love them. Your relationship will develop to a new level. So someone will be expressing themselves to you or you will be expressing yourself to them. But know that it will be both parties, both of you are going to accept this as a positive outcome. Trust your own intuition when it comes to relationships and the energy that people bring you the first week. In the middle of the first week of August, Sagittarius, you've been given an air card, and this is the Queen of Air. And air cards, you have 3 in this reading for that month. Air cards have to do with dealing often with people that stir the pot up and create challenges where we're being faced to make fair and just decisions and choices around them. And their energy determines that and what's going on. Also, it has to do with legal issues. So some of you are dealing with courts and lawyers and any kind of legal issues. This tells me that you're going to, like this Queen Bee, make any decisions objectively, because if you do, they'll work out in your favor. Okay, so look at the whole picture. You're also going to be getting rid of and clearing things out that don't serve you anymore. Okay, if you're not growing and expanding spiritually and emotionally with the energy that others have brought into your circle, and you've enabled it, and you've decided now, I've had enough, I'm getting rid of it. So it could have to do with relationships, people. It could actually have to do with material objects as well. Some of you may be giving to charity and just generally decluttering and simplifying your lives a bit more. They show me some of you will be moving. You're moving to a different residence, so you're going to be getting rid of a lot of things, because it's showing me that you either can't take them where you're going, or you're realizing you want a clean slate. Some of you may be doing this through separation of a relationship, so you're just splitting things the way you need to do that. I do see that you're going to be seeing the humor in this. When you're getting rid and clearing things out, you're going to do it like, finally. So that's the humor you're going to see in this situation. At the end of the first week, you've been given this beautiful, beautiful oracle card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and it's Guiding Children. Beautiful card. So this tells me for some of you, you are good at helping and counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So perhaps, some of you are teachers or mentors to children. Some of you may be getting involved in volunteer work where you're going to be helping children and teaching them and guiding them. But also some of you may be dealing with your own personal families and children therein. Or I do see some of you have been asked to speak to a friend's child or children because you have the information and the knowledge that they need you to apply to this situation. So you're very good at helping children. At the end of the month, Sagittarius, I see that you are actually going to be surrounding yourself with children, and I do see things improving and being a very joyful time. Beginning of the second week of August, you've been given the 9 of Fire. And fire cards have to do with setting our creative juices in motion and often, I mean, it does. It absolutely has to do with our own personal self-development and where we have to go and the things we have to do to achieve that, which sometimes means you may be taking risks and going places you normally wouldn't go. The Nine of Fire tells me that some of you have been dealing with some challenges while you're trying to develop yourself, and you're banging your head against the wall and you want to give up. This is sent to you to tell you not to do that. Don't give up, and you need to protect what you personally have created, that energy and that event or that situation or that project or whatever it is you've been working on that you feel that it's not moving fast enough or it's not working out the way you want. Don't give up. Continue on that path, because this card is telling that you need to continue with positive energy, and believe in yourself. Have courage. Sometimes when we take leaps of faith, we have to be brave to do that, to achieve our goal, our final outcome. So don't be afraid. Protect what it is you've created yourself and keep moving forward on the path, because the universe and divine sources are sending you that message that they don't want you to give up. You don't need to give up, that things are moving forward the way they should. In the middle of the second week, you've been given a water card again, and this is the Eight of Water. This has been coming up for others as well, and this is all about the desire to move on. So you may be in a situation where you aren't happy there. It could have to do with your job. Maybe it could have to do with the circle of friends you're in. It could have to be an organization that you've joined in the past, or it could actually have to do with someone in your life, a partner or a relationship. It's saying that you do have the desire to move on because you're not seeing, you're searching for something more meaningful and spiritual. And when we are in situations or relationships that do not help us expand to grow for our greater good, and that is spiritually and emotionally, then we have to look in the mirror and say, you know what, am I happy here? Do I want to continue this path? Do I want to stay here because I'm happy, or stay here because I feel obligated, or stay here because of guilt, or whatever? You have to let that energy go. So this card is signifying for some of you Sagittarians that the universe and divine sources are aware that you feel this way, and they're sending you this message to say that it's okay to move on, because you're not allowing yourself spiritual and emotional growth by being here. So please know it's like you're suffocating. You can't get your air. Some of you are actually dealing with anxiety issues, and it can lead to depression, and that can lead to physical issues as well. So step up, my friend, right now, and take a good look at this picture. If you need professional guidance and counsel, then go seek that out. Go find these people and the sources that can help you improve this situation or this relationship. If you've done that route and things are not improving, we can only change ourselves. We can't change others. We can, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So please know that the universe is sending you this message that it's time for you to surface, swim your way out of those deep waters and take that breath of fresh air. At the end of the second week, my friend Sagittarius, you've been given this beautiful card, Mary Magdalene, Unconditional Love. So you know what? No matter what type of situation we're in, we always do have spirit around us. And they continually send us the strength and the love that we need to feel. And this is all about you tapping into yourself again. And in order for us to transcend any of that loving emotion, we have to be in a good place ourselves. We have to love ourselves. We have to like ourselves and be in a good place. Because when we're down, we're depressed, we're not happy, we're negative, we're carrying toxic energy, that just permeates out into everything we do and everybody around us in the universe. So love yourself and others in every situation, So continue to find and manifest and believe that there is good in humankind and mankind, and that they do have good aspects. No matter what the outcome or appearance may be, love yourself, others, and every situation. So this is about unconditional love. This is always being positive and optimistic and picking out the good things, okay? Seeing the good things in all things that we do. The third week, the beginning of the third week of August, you've been given the Six of Air. And this is telling me that now, those of you that have been dealing with legal issues, those of you who've been dealing with these challenges with others, where you've been faced to make these fair and just decisions and choices, that things are looking up now, and that it is the end of a difficult situation for some of you. So I do see that these legal issues are going to wind down and things are going to improve. So I do see also that some of you, now that this is over, you need to just unwind and relax, and find your peace again and tap into where that is. So some of you will be taking a trip. Now, they just told me some of you will be traveling for business, but others will be traveling for pleasure. It will be over a large body of water and or in a large ship. So for those of you that are going on a vacation, bon voyage. In the middle of the third week, you've been given the Page of Earth. And this is all about finances improving. It has to do with business. It has to do with your place of employment. It has to do with how we bring that in with our jobs, careers, and professions. So this is talking about going back to school. This is talking about, for some of you, taking a new course. This is talking about expanding your knowledge level with and getting credits with your profession. So it will create good news about finances. So when you add to your resume, or you have been asked to do certain things to promote yourself, to benefit the company or your place of employment, or make those positive changes, you're going to see the benefits and the abundance coming in the form of money. So it's a good thing. Because it shows me some of you are wanting to do something more challenging, and that I do see some of you are taking that leap of faith to step out on your own and pursue your dreams, and it's going to work out in your favor. At the end of the third week, you've been given this beautiful oracle card, Bodies of Water. Well, we all know that water is a healing element, an extremely healing element, and water flows. Yes, it can get turbulent. But in general, water can be tranquil. Water's replenishing. Our bodies are made up of 3/4 of water. We need water. Its essence. It's like oxygen. The two things, we need food as well. But water is extremely important to all of us. And you need to spend time near water, such as a lake, a river, or an ocean, to recharge your batteries. Is basically the message on this card. So I live on a lake myself. Some of you may have looked at my Aries. My first couple of videos for the month of August, and I sat out on my terrace with the water behind me. That water is very close to me. It's very healing, and every day I get up and I look at that water and I feel better. And I count my blessings, CMBS, and that's my trademark, counting my blessings every day, and I do need to be near water. It could have to do with being a water sign. I am a Pisces, I am the fish sign, and it's like oxygen to me. I need water, and I take myself wherever I travel, if I'm able to get my body immersed into that positive energy, to feel that energy. It's like it just permeates all of me and makes me feel so much more balanced. So this is your message. You need water, whether you drink it and you need to replenish yourself with hydration, or whether you should take yourself and get into water. If you can't go to a lake, a river, or an ocean, take yourself to the bath and put your sea salts in it. Do what you need to do to create that environment, and play music that has to do with the sound of waves and water, and bring yourself to that peace. At the end and the final week of August, Sagittarius, you've been given the 3 of Air. And again, this has to do with some of you dealing with very challenging situations, and often it has to do with the legal system and dealing with lawyers. And it shows me that some of you, it has created great sadness. And the message that's being sent to you is to take all the time that you personally need to rejuvenate and to heal yourself. Sadness and grief can really, it's an individual thing with how we cope and how long we feel this sadness. But all I can tell you is that you need to, the word that comes in is forgiveness. And that will be solution to healing quicker. Either forgiving yourself or forgiving the other people or person involved. So, but it does take time, okay? Time heals all wounds. You never forget it. It never leaves, it's indelible. It never leaves its impact, in your memory and in your mind. But you've learned to push forward through it. You have to, in order to survive and move in a positive effort, a positive, move forward. Please know that forgiveness is a big part of that, okay? Letting go of guilt, knowing that you're worthy of moving on. I lost, when you lose people in your life and you get desperate and you don't know where you're going to go, a lot of times you carry guilt. Why am I alive? Why did they die? Now what do I do? If I move on, am I being unfaithful because they loved me so much? no, you have to let go of those emotions and move forward in a positive effort. But take the time that you need to and do what you need to do to heal. In the middle of your final week, Sagittarius, you've been given the 5 of Fire. All about self-development. All about leaps of faith. All about taking risks and going places you normally wouldn't go. But you're going to be running into someone who feels that way too. And they're going to create a little bit of a debate with you. A little bit of a quarrel or an argument might come up with this individual in your life. So Capricorn, it could happen at your place of employment. It could happen in an organization you're involved in. It could happen with someone close to you, a friendship or a family member. But please know the reason they're acting this way is because, in essence, they have the same competing goals that you do. So it may be at your place of employment. And they want what you have. You may have been offered something that they wish they got and they didn't get it. So, you know, the little green monster isn't a very good thing with some people. So just understand that there may be some bothersome details coming up. Someone may be questioning your ability, credibility, and stand up to them. Okay, and this is just a heads up that there may be a little bit at the end of the month, someone creating a little bit of a challenge for you. Sagittarius, the final oracle message to tie in this beautiful month of August, you've been given blossoming. Beautiful card. So this is all about you. You know, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. So, you know, this is all about you. Again, this come right in after your self-development card, about you expanding your life and your horizons and moving on. I'm sorry about that noise, but someone's got one of those beeping backup beepers on their vehicle. I'm trying to sit in here where it's quiet, but the window's open. So, blossoming. You're starting now to move forward and spread your wings and fly. You're showing the universe and all those around you who you truly are. And you're allowing that now to emerge. So please know that this is the beginning of you. The beginning of your new path. The beginning of your new direction. I wish you a great remainder to today, Sagittarius, and a wonderful, optimistic month of August to look forward. Please know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, and I send you many blessings, my friend.